headlines. Don't miss Showbiz Review today. For now, let's do the headlines.
Extra, extra, read all about it.
Not again.
Eddie, see, Eddie,
It is hard, though.
Eddie, today I want you to play me a very special song.
Swear.
No. It's on a Hip Life team. Play me Killing the Game by Obo, Ochame Kwame, and Richie. I want to hear that song play on the radio today. This is instruction from production. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for doing it. Rusty, let's say a big thank you to our sponsors as we start the headlines. Big thank you going out to Betway for the love of the game. Betway is always making sure that young chaps and everybody who is mature enough, 18 years and above, can make money on their platforms. Remember, you can play Betway Aviator with as low as 10 Ghana cedis, and you could win. Some mobile phones, some vouchers, and some money as well. All you need to do is log on to their website, www.betway.com.gh, www.betway.com.gh, and then voila, you are good to go. Betway for the love of the game. Valentine finished, but you still need to check your health. So you need to go to Top Herbal Clinic. Locate them on the Hacho Agbogba Road, just around Wisconsin University. You can also call them on 0244-373895 or 0244-827759. Top Herbal Clinic, Ebibidro, kind.
Nana,
Andy,
aren't you tired of this saying that Ghanaians don't support their own?
personally, I am tired.
That resentment is getting... Okay. So, Rex Omar is speaking. He says it is not true that Ghanaians don't support their own. We support our own, Papa. Rex is speaking. He believes that narrative should not be encouraged since there are bad nuts in every group who undermine the positive agenda of a larger group. Speaking with Graphic Showbiz recently, he mentioned that even though he agrees that Ghanaian artists cannot have all-around support, the support of Ghanaians for creative talents have never been in doubt. I don't agree with those who say Ghanaians don't support their own. It is not true. Artists can't have all-around support, but at least Ghanaians support them, either craft, personality, or anything they find interesting, he said. Well, what are your thoughts?
I think we do. We do support our own. Just that one of the major problems I've noticed about this support is the way the support has been divided into fan bases. That's one of the major things I see wrong with this whole support show. Yes, we are supporting our own, but we are supporting partially. We're not supporting, the music industry. We are supporting artists, personal favorites, and that's one major thing that I find very
054-884-1039. Share your thoughts. Do you think we support our own, and that what Uncle Rex is saying is not very true? I'm reading your comments also on Facebook at AndyDustyGH at 81039. Please tweet with the hashtag Daybreak is the Nanquan.
MyJawline.com brings my first story. Gary can call me paranoid, but I don't care. So Fire Kufu back to Picket Finance Ministry. Details on myjawline.com. Missing Christian Achu's shoes found at his home. Search needs more resources. This is coming from his agent. Details on myjawline.com. Nat calls for GES to change new academic calendar. Details on myjawline.com. Baumia is the chief architect of our present economic woes. This is coming from Sami Jemfi. Details on myjoyonline.com. Sarkodie says he has 800 unreleased songs. 800 unreleased songs.
I believe.
And this is from our King Sack. MyJawline.com has a story. It's not true Ghanaians don't support their own. That's a big story coming from Rex Omar. Graphic.com.gh is the source of the story. Nollywood actress Oluwada Rasimi Omoseyin remanded for tampering with Naira notes. Details on dailypost.ng. Add melodies to your rap, it works. Ochame Kwame advises rappers. Details on myjoyonline.com. Rocky Daoni names 3 Ghanaians in 5 best rappers of all time. Details on myjoyonline.com. Black Sherif's ex-manager signed 6 new acts, and they were here yesterday to talk about their new song and the record label as well. Adumonline.com has the story. AKA's family announced dates for funeral memorial service. Detail on myjoyonline.com. Celestine Donko releases 8th album titled Final Say. Congratulations to her on that one. Myjoyonline.com has the story. Akufado and Fremont Sayo Parry joined Hawa Kumsin on daughter's wedding. Details on adomoline.com. GhanaWeb.com. I found out I was pregnant at 5 months. It was too late. This is Yaya Jackson speaking. Details on GhanaWeb.com. I've ordered flowers for myself from Dolores to Dolores. Delay as she consoles singles. Details on GhanaWeb.com. Still on GhanaWeb, I would have been the center of attention at the Grammys if invited. This is Ochame Kwame speaking. Details on GhanaWeb.com. And trust Ochame Kwame to always put up, some beautiful cultural display when it comes to his dressing anywhere he finds himself. Full details of the story can be found on GhanaWeb.com. You have done your worst. Korana slams National Film Authority again. Details on GhanaWeb.com. Now, still on GhanaWeb, lazy Christians depend on their spiritual fathers. This is Yvonne Nelson speaking. Details on GhanaWeb.com. A good movie will depend on the producer. Actor Majid Michelle speaks. Details on my Joy Online. And to my final story here from GhanaianTimes.com.gh. Let's make Ghana music the best in Africa. This comes from musician Samuel G. Full details can be found on GhanaianTimes.com.gh. And Dusty, that's what we have for the headlines this morning. Let's hear what people have to say about the big story. Support your own, support your own. Do you support your own? And Dusty.
So, I chanced on something yesterday on Joy Prime where some couple were meant to eat apple. Have you seen the video?
Yeah, I saw the video. I saw the video yesterday.
Wait a minute. Hey,
she might they pay me, Abby.
And people were chopping.
They chop apple. Apple things.
Okay, you got it. Rather power.
And what are people saying about the big story?
I'm trying to. And people are also chopping broken hearts. Yo.
ABD doctor.
Oh.
ABD doctor 2 cities. And let's see. Let me just read some of the messages that I have here.
Go ahead, Nana.
So you can search yourself out on the other side. Now, Susan Nash, Ionic Lawe says, good morning, Brandy and Anakwami, aka Mr. Two Lines. Yes, he is right. We do support our own power, but if we don't support our own, who else should support, if I may ask? We have to support our own, Susan Nash. Good morning, Andy and Anake. This is Benin Dog by Da. Anake has said it all. Ghanaians support favorites and create opposition artists to run them down. The support is never all round. Okay, good morning, Daybreak. Thank you for realizing the new day to the big story. I agree with Rex to some extent. Everyone and what they support. Ajuman Joseph coming tonight, aka Ajingo the man. Good morning, Brandy and Anake. That saying is rubbish.
Who's talking?
This is JL. The hatred among artists and their various fan bases is too toxic. We can't get far with this. This is JL from Ashaima.
I agree with him to an extent.
But using the word rubbish, I mean.
Well, what I'm saying is, it's not about the wording, but
it's the punches she's making.
Yes.
I mean the
I
fan
agree.
base thing. It's
Do you understand?
they could actually have a fan base.
No, because any fan base.
You understand me? Like, like the way we have Beam Nation, we have Sack Nation, we have.
Also,
you understand that kind of thing?
Not fans, no.
I feel all I'm saying is I feel like
we were all fans, and we've always been fans of Kojentry, Daddy Lumba, Friyam Ponsa. They didn't need to have that kind of following to be stars.
Thank you very much.
Do you understand? They didn't need that. Why? By force, also unyankophobia. No. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I understand.
So me, I agree with what he's saying. Just that, look, Charlie, I said this small country, this small country, Ghana, and so this small country. Oh, the wranglings, the battle for supremacy. Everyone wants to be on top. Every day we wake up to some yawa news. So can't we wake up to some good news in this country? What do you want to say? Radio stations, the same musicians who, the same musicians are watering the media down. What?
I have a message here on Twitter. It says, this comes from Manpower ICU. He says, we do support our own, but surely not a collective effort. It's
no, the same people who are crying foul, same people who are talking about not supporting their own, how well do they support the media? Just last week, a musician had come to my show on Adum on Ophir Kwanso and was telling me that as he was coming, he took a ride and we should all support it. It's a new and it belongs to an artist and da. I said, look, that artist you're talking about, how well does he support you, your music? And the guy sat down and whispered, I'm bold. Oh, dear, yeah. But Obi dear, yeah. And you are there crying foul. What sort of a country are we living in? Eh? You always want things done your way. But to be there, Debbie. You want to eat, you don't want someone to eat. Okay. Joko says we support our own, but the problem is the producers don't put more effort for the consumers to enjoy and promote it well. And they don't wear Ghana clothing ever since it's been advertised everywhere by them. Summer is coming and we have started ordering. Yo. Adreba says, good morning to the big story. I think some Ghanaians don't support their own. The DJ will be playing Ghanaian songs. They won't dance, but the moment Niger song drops, come and see. Akatafuni. It's sad. Cruz Kobe said, I believe we support our own. Gideon Nimaku said, we do support our own, but surely not a collective effort. It's a 50-50 thing. Half do and half don't. Typical example is what we did to Sarkodie and Bob Marley, Stir It Up. Hey, I was shocked at how outsiders praised the collab and Ghanaians hated on it. Sad, you know. Anyway, because of the circumstances surrounding the interview, I'm not mean to me share my opinion properly. Adriba says, strength and hope is all we are looking for, so never give up, and I believe that everything will be all right. Okay. Okay. Support your own.
Well, Andy.
Joe Rhyme says, so some show real love, but there are only few. Solomon Akonobakumi says, good morning, Mr. Dusty. To the big story, it depends. So it's not like Ghanaians don't support their own, but most of the people we support did not show gratitude to the supporters. Moreover, Ghanaians can only sell negatives than the positives. Kwame Wizi says, I always ask this question, if Ghanaians don't support their own, then how do our own make it right from the start of their career to where they are now? I sometimes feel artists and industry stakeholders aren't appreciative enough of the support we give them. Of course, there will always be bad nuts among us, but you guys should do well to appreciate the few that supports you and stop that popular chant. It's discouraging at times. Shout out to Mr. Hagler. Was nice seeing him yesterday. Alessandro said, we don't support at all. They will rather support an outsider than theirs. What an outsider would do and receive praises, a Ghanaian would do same and receive backlash. We can all do better in supporting our own people and give them the push they deserve. Good morning, Mr. Andy. Shamo Alves says, yeah, like we'll be hyping and be giving unnecessary pressure on vowels forgetting any of our forefathers' history. Adam El Nukafu says, Andy, didn't you support legendary Azuma Nelson almost every dawn back then when he stormed the boxing ring to bout? Unless you are fake and phony, Ghanaians won't support you. Good morning. Okay. Nana, yeah.
All right, let's say thank you to our sponsors, Betway, for the love of the game. Log on to betway.com.gh to make some money. Play Betway Aviator with as low as 10 Ghana cedis. You can win phones, some money, of course, and some gift vouchers. Remember to bet the responsible way. You have to be 18 years and above. Because they are regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Betway, for the love of the game. Also, Top Herbal Clinic, they are open from Monday to Fridays, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Saturdays and holidays, 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. You can get any of their medicines also in shops at Okanshi Drug Lane and all pharmacy, chemical or herbal shops. Call them on 0244 373895 or 0244 827759. Top Herbal Clinic, Ebibi Draw, kind.
Nana.
Andy.
Yeah.
Nah, it's